Imagine a pair of boots, a cloak, a watch, or a hat could make you funny, smart, intelligent, a good actor, anything that you want. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mehak. I hope you guys are all fine, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with the book of the week, The Hat Makers. It's by Tamzine Merchant. Now this book is set in magical London. Why I say magical London is because we have these makers who are appointed by the royal family. These includes the hat makers, the glove makers, the boot makers, the cloak makers, the watch makers. And now these people, they make objects and clothes using enchantments, using magic. Now Cordelia, who is our main character, she's a 12-year-old girl. She belongs to the family of hat makers. Now hat makers have been making these enchanted magical headgears for the royal family since many centuries now. So once the monarchs or the kings wear these hats, they are able to take better decisions, negotiate peace, and basically be more wise. Now the book starts with Cordelia. She recently comes to know that her father had gone on an adventure, and there was a storm and the ship has been wrecked. Now everyone believes that her father is dead, but Cordelia refuses to accept that, and she decides that she's going to ask the king to send a ship to find her father. Now the only problem is that the king of lately has been acting very strange. In fact, people have been calling him mad, the hat makers, in spite creating a enchanted headgear, also does not help the king to become sane again. Now what happens is the king's advisor thinks that it's now time for the king to go on a holiday. Maybe that will help the king to come to his senses. Now when that happens, the king's daughter, princess, comes in charge. Just when she comes in charge, France declares war on England. Now as soon as that is done, obviously the country does not want to go into war. So the royal family sends out an instruction to the makers that they all need to come up with these peace clothes and objects that the princess will wear when she is going to have this talk with the king of the France to negotiate peace. However, disaster strikes when each of these makers' house are broken into, and the objects that they're using to create these peace clothes and wearables, they have been stolen. Now to make matters worse, Cordelia is the one who has been declared thief, which is obviously not true, and her family is arrested. They are taken by the royal guards. However, Cordelia manages to escape. Now Cordelia, along with her friends, has this huge duty, not just to discover who the true thief is, but also save her family. But the biggest task that she has in her hand is that she has to stop this war between England and France, because without the peace clothes and object, the princess won't be able to negotiate a peace talk with the king. And as we follow the adventure, Cordelia, a 12-year-old girl, she realizes that the villains or the enemies are lurking in unexpected corners, but Cordelia is determined to end the war. So this is what is the plot of this book. I would say it's a blend of adventure and fantasy. Now the age group for this book is 9 to 10-year-old, but you all know I do end up picking up kids book once in a while, and I did enjoy this. So it is for 9-10-year-olds. So because of that, obviously as adults, if you're reading, the villain is quite obvious. But what I did enjoy is that this book has illustrations in it which are beautiful, which I feel adds to the magic of this book. The good news also is that this book has a sequel, which is called The Map Makers, which takes Cordelia and her friends on a new journey. So I feel kids between 9 to 10 years of age would thoroughly enjoy this book, and so I think there are 3 or 4 books in this series, so they will definitely enjoy. But that's all on this, I would say, spellbinding, magical read, cute read. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.